Night after night, arenas are packed to the rafters. But when the stadium lights go down, the league's biggest stars are facing a reality far away from the cameras. Viewership spiked by 200% this season, helping anchor a new media rights deal worth $2.2 billion. This influx of wealth has hidden a structural deficit. As the spotlight burns brighter, players are encountering intense violence during games and physical threats off the court. The scope of that danger became clear when authorities arrested a 55-year-old man on felony stalking charges. He repeatedly drove past the target's house, sent sexually explicit threats, and tracked her to a downtown hotel located barely a half-mile from the arena. The target of this campaign was Caitlin Clark, the very player driving the league's surge in profitability. Even as police and the FBI investigated, the WNBA front office offered total institutional silence. Management has successfully scaled a billion-dollar entertainment product. They failed to build the protective shield required to keep the humans driving it safe. The absence of protection follows the players directly onto the court, where referees are struggling to maintain control of the physical gameplay. Look at this chart breaking down flagrant fouls across the league. 17% of all such penalties called this season targeted one specific player. This traces back to a gap in the league's infrastructure. Unlike the NBA, the WNBA lacks an off-site replay center, forcing referees to operate with limited developmental league resources. The frustration on the sidelines has reached a breaking point, with head coaches publicly challenging the league's commitment to player safety. Minnesota coach Cheryl Reeve erupted after a missed call injured one of her players, later describing the officiating as malpractice, before receiving a $15,000 fine. Las Vegas coach Becky Hammon corroborated the crisis, warning that the current level of physicality is out of control and receiving her own fine for the public criticism. The league's underfunded officiating infrastructure was designed for a different era. Today, it is buckling under the weight of the modern game's speed and physicality. Publicly, the league promotes corporate initiatives like the No Space for Hate campaign, which promises zero tolerance for abuse directed at players. But that policy was tested when an anonymous fan posted a violent threat against Clark online, and opposing player Tiffany Hayes allegedly endorsed it. Hayes directly replied to the violent threat, validating the post by telling the user, "We keep it 100. An active player appeared to encourage real-world violence against a peer. The league's reaction was zero investigations, zero suspensions, and zero public statements. When a safety policy is applied selectively, it functions as a preference rather than a rule. This institutional negligence leads directly to the highest level of league management, Commissioner Cathy Engelbert. The tension between management and the players reached a crisis point when MVP runner-up Napheesa Collier called an extraordinary press conference following a severe injury in the playoffs. During the interview, Collier explicitly labeled the league's leadership as negligent, accusing them of issuing fines while looking the other way on player health. She then revealed details of a private conversation, claiming Engelbert told her that stars like Clark and Angel Reese should be grateful they make millions off the court. According to Collier, Engelbert also stated that players should be on their knees thanking their lucky stars for the new media rights deal. These statements depict a front office that views its athletes as lucky beneficiaries, rather than the essential drivers of the league's success. Engelbert denied making the comments and issued a letter to the players' union in an attempt to repair the relationship. The fallout has been immediate. Reports are now circulating that Engelbert may be forced to exit her role as commissioner. With collective bargaining agreement negotiations approaching, player trust in current leadership has flatlined. The season has reached a strange conclusion. After 28 years of grinding for relevancy, the WNBA finally captured massive global attention. But attracting an audience of millions is useless if the underlying infrastructure allows those stars to be stalked, battered, and alienated by their own employer. Unless the WNBA overhauls its leadership and safety protocols, the league will inevitably break the very superstars who saved it.